guys, welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm on episode 5 of Vikings season 3. Sorry, my voice is a little bit shot. I have been a little bit sick lately, so it is hard to film, but I really want to finish this season. So if we backtrack to last episode, basically everything that is happening is King Ecbert was kind of concerning me in the way that he was talking to Athelstan. He was basically like, if you leave, you're gonna regret it. So that wasn't that chill. Lagertha is also leaving when King Ecbert wanted her to stay. They've developed this kind of love over the past couple of episodes. Kind of weird, kind of don't trust him. Princess Quenthrith killed her brother, Björgrid. That was insane. I was definitely not expecting that. I wasn't expecting him to die so early on. We're only 4 episodes in and he died. I guess that'll be good for her because then she could finally gain the throne and she doesn't have to share it with somebody else, but wow, I really was not expecting him to die that early on. I thought that he was going to play a very pertinent role in season 3. But I guess that's understandable because he didn't really know how to rule. He only listened to the advice of his advisors. So I guess it's good that he was killed off. So I guess those are all of my thoughts. I really want to get started with episode 5 now. So I'm going to get right into this. I am really excited.
I was visiting a monastery in Francia outside of Paris. I have never in my whole life seen anything like it. It was like a dream. It has these huge walls, and inside the walls are these buildings made of marble and stone, and churches. Such churches.
Look at them. Huddled together. Sickens me.
He really hates Athelstan.
Who are you hoping to see? Those. Both of you? Torsin is in Valhalla.
I have something to tell you.
Sigurd!
Oh god.
Where are my sons?
Sigurd!
Rollo!
Where's Siggy? I
Rollo!
cannot find her.
Siggy is dead. Ube and Fitzurk fell through the ice into a frozen lake. Siggy saved their lives, but she drowned, and we could not find the body.
Gods are mistaken.
No, the gods are never mistaken.
This is my fault.
Why was Siggy taking care of our children?
We were taking it in turns. That day it just happened to be Siggy. On another day it could have been me.
I wasn't asking you, Helga.
Helga is right. We 3 women took it in turn to care for all our children.
See, I find that funny, considering that Siggy's children are dead. Look at him. Look at yourself. Now if you're Ragnar Lodbrok.
Oh my god.
Stop, don't be stupid. They'll kill you. Let them try.
This is a long fight. Wow. Wow.
He's a Christian. He's always been a Christian. I don't know why Ragnar listens to him.
It's true. I don't know why Ragnar listens to me. Not when he can listen to you, Floki.
Something happened that led to the death of Siggy.
A wanderer came here. He said his name was Harbert, and he possessed some gifts. He told stories, and he could cure people. He cured Ivar of his pains. He seduced Ursula. She slept with him. You frightened me.
Harbert is not a human being. Harbert is a god. He came to visit, and such a visit must always be celebrated.
Even if it leads to death.
If it leads to death, it also leads to life.
Wow.
And that is the way with the gods. That is what Ragnar must understand.
Your properties, your lands, your earldom, all have been usurped. Forgive me, I'm only the messenger.
Who has done this? Who has usurped me?
Calf.
When you went away, Albert helped him. He took away Ivar's pain. He's sleeping. He never slept before.
Was he good? This Herbert.
Yikes.
Yes, he was a good man.
Do you want me to call the physician monk?
No. There is nothing he can do for my condition.
Condition? What condition? Answer me! I'm your husband.
I am with child.
Well, that's impossible. We have not slept together as man and wife since our son was born.
It's Athelstan's. Oh, yikes. Oh, no.
Whose child is it? One of the farms of the Northmen was attacked and burnt down. Some people died.
My agreement with Ragnar Lothbrok mean a great deal to me. So I want someone I can trust, to go out to the settlement with a large force and bring these disputes to an end.
Good.
I said I'll go.
He just wants to get the hell out of there. He does not want to deal with that.
I do not lie about what I see, King Ragnar. Only sometimes I withhold things, for human beings cannot bear too much reality.
Tell me if I will conquer Paris.
I can see that not the living, but the dead will conquer Paris.
Dead?
And I also see that the bear will be crowned by a princess, which does not bode too well for you, King Ragnar.
Paris is a city in the country of Francia. This will not be easy. By all accounts, Paris is a huge, walled, well-protected city. We must find him. Yes! For it is good to travel with hope and with courage. But it is still better to travel with knowledge.
You know why we've come. You have usurped my rights and my lands, to whom you were sworn in fealty and trust. I expect you to hand both land and title back.
Perhaps we might discuss these matters privately. Come the spring, I'll be invading a country called Francia. And I would like to invite you, your men and your ships, to join me on this expedition. And if I refuse, you will lose everything, even my earldom.
You mean my earldom?
That is between you and my ex-wife. And good luck with that.
You betrayed me.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is, you planned to betray me. And you must have planned it for a long time.
I did. All the time that I was planning on overthrowing you, I desired you. I never stopped desiring you.
What am I supposed to do with that knowledge?
What do you want to do?
Why would I not want to betray him? Why would I not want to scream at him? See, I am a liar too.
No, Rollo.
Being alive is nothing. Doesn't matter what I do. Ragnar is my father, he is my mother, he is Lagertha, he is Siggy. He is everything I cannot do. Nothing good can ever come of my life now. What is there to laugh about?
Oh, Rollo, if you truly knew what the gods have in store for you, you would go down now and dance naked on the beach.
I don't understand.
I tell you as I told Ragnar, the bear will marry a princess, and I can tell you that you will be present at the ceremony. Now go and leave me.
Murder? Did he say murder? The bear will murder your princess?
kill the pagans.
What? No. No. Oh my god, it's children. You're a piece of shit. All of them. Pieces of fucking shit.
There are things you do not know about this Harbert. About this Harbert and your wife. Harbert would take Auslook away from her children, and they would go off together. And they would sneak into the fish huts, and do you not know who Harbert is? Harbert is another name for Odin. It was Odin who slept with his wife. The god Odin who came to cut the cat.
Oh my god. That was really cool. Wait, I want to go back.
That my word as king meant nothing to some of you, that you organized this catastrophe among yourselves, that you took it upon yourselves to violate a treaty that I had signed in good faith. My name and my word as King of Wessex will mean nothing to them. Guards, arrest this man, and this, and him. All of you, leave! I need to speak alone with my son. Thank you. Thank you, my
I
son.
fucking knew it.
You did the business so well. How could we
Are you
ever have
serious?
allowed these Northmen to establish themselves here? It's unthinkable. We have now caught out all of those nobles who question my rule, and we have reason now to rid ourselves of them permanently. It worked out beautifully, my son. Even Charlemagne would have approved. Don't you think so?
Are you serious? Stop. I literally knew. I knew that at the start of this season, when Ecbert was starting to get close with Lagertha and he was being way too nice and giving her all these lands and doing this and that, I knew that he couldn't be trusted. And I said this every single episode leading up to this one, that there was something about him that was too good to be true. I mean, in terms of that scene, though, where he gave his little speech about how mad he was at his son and everybody for that was really good. And then the pan in on him, like when they zoomed in on him and he just started cackling, that was really, really good. I actually got the chills. I don't know, I appreciate a good twist like that, a good flipperoo. But in this case, in terms of the show, I don't appreciate it because it was Lagertha's land, or not Lagertha's land, but it was the land of, you know, Ragnar and all of his people to farm, and it was the people that were there were just farmers. They were women and children and just, you know, peaceful people, which was really, really sad. Oh, interesting conversation between Ragnar, Lagertha, and Earl Kalf. So basically Ragnar was like, let's kind of work out a deal. If you come to Paris and fight with me, we could end up making a deal. You'll get glory and fame and whatever. I assume by virtue of going to Paris, he would have glory by just raiding with Ragnar. I guess that's the deal that they made. But then in terms of Lagertha getting her earldom back, that's a matter between the two of them, Earl Kalf and Lagertha herself. So in terms of that, Ragnar kind of refuses to help Lagertha because it's kind of her battle to fight and get it back. But if all of the people support Earl Kalf already, it's going to be really hard for her without some outside influence or outside help, it's going to be really hard for her to gain that back all on her own. So I don't see how that's going to happen in the future. But she obviously she deserves it. It was taken away from her, not rightfully so. The seer said something interesting also about some bear. There's like a bear and the princess, so I assume that has to do with Quenthrith. I assume that the princess that they're talking about is Quenthrith. Something about a bear murdering the princess? I don't know who the bear is. I don't know who was referred to as the bear in this show. The only person that I could think of that would be called Bear is King Ayla. So is King Ayla gonna murder Quenthrith? Is that what the seer was saying, basically? And then he was like, what else did he say? When Rollo went to the seer, and he was basically saying, I still have this desire to step out of my brother's shadow. I feel like I've been living in it, my whole life, and I don't know what to do. And the seer was like, oh, Rollo, you don't know what the gods have planned for you. Which kind of makes me nervous, because does that mean that Rollo is going to betray Ragnar again in order to get some type of power? Or is he going to be able to obtain that power without the help of Ragnar, or without having to overthrow him? I don't know. I really don't know. There are so many new plots happening and so many new things happening that they could go so many ways with it right now. So I'm really excited to see how this season ends. This season is really, really good so far, so I cannot wait to finish it out. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 5 episodes left. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other Vikings reactions if you haven't already, and stay tuned for episode 6. All right, bye guys.